Hi guys, it's Chris with City Your Homestead. Time for Fun Friday. So this Friday we're going to do something that I call necessity. Then I'm going to give you a list of fun. So every year starting last year I want to give my kids what I call a necessity box. And last year I put them in 2.5-gallon drums, and well, I can't get them anymore unless I want to spend a ton of money. So what I did instead is I got these fruit baskets. And then because they're really old, I put a garbage bag liner. This smells really good actually. And I put it inside of those. So that way they'll have something that they can use afterwards. And if I don't get it back, it's no big deal. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in these emergency buckets, and then we're going to get on with some fun. So now I bought an array of things for my kids. And last year, Courtney actually admitted that, well, she admitted to me this year that she had used everything up but the salt, because she remembered that she had that bucket. And so she, she was going through baking and all that stuff and used up everything. So this year I want to do basically the same thing. So what we're going to put in these are, we're going to put in flour in both of them. Maybe. And I'm going to put a small bag of sugar in each one. And then we've got cornstarch for each one of them. We can always use cornstarch. And then of course the salt. Salt is very, very important to have in your pantry. Then I have baking soap, baking powder. And then I have baking soda. So there are my kids' emergency buckets. I did not make one up for Nate because he said he probably wouldn't use it. So I'm going to put those away real quick and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I got that taken care of. And put my kids' stuff in their baskets so that I could actually have a little bit of counter space back left. So, alright, so we always talk about the essentials to pack in our pantries. But I have things like chocolate and caramel. I have the strawberry lemonade. It's loaded with sugar, but it's concentrated, so you water it down. So it's not as bad as you think. But there are fun things in the pantry as well, because you don't want to get to where you're food bored. You know what I mean? And this would be not just long-term, but stuff that you can keep in your cabinet for fun. It's called a snack shopping list. So trail mix. Trail mix you can make on your own, which I have done that for Tom. You just use nuts and berries and different things that you would see in trail mixes, and you can make your own or buy it. Dried fruit, rind dry fruit. The rind I think is more for baking stuff, but dried fruit, my kids, my grandkids, they love the dried fruit. Kale chips. Ugh. Don't put anything in your pantry you're not going to eat, okay? Roasted chickpeas. Now, I did some of those, but you could actually make them for long term. Make sure they're super dry and put them in a container with a sealed lid. Tortilla chips are just something for fun. Nut butter filled pretzels. Oh, I love those things. That's not for long term either, but it's a healthier snack than some things. Popcorn kernels or Skinny Pop. Now, Skinny Pop is not going to be for long term, but popcorn itself, if you store it properly, can last for years and years and years. And people actually suggest that sometimes you put that into your long-term storage just for boredom of food. And it's a quick, easy snack, and it tastes good. I love popcorn. One of my favorite things. Applesauce. And it says unsweetened or cinnamon. Applesauce, please, by all means, whether you buy it at the store or you have it in your, your home canned. Applesauce is important because not only is it a great nutritious snack, but it's also good for baking. So you can substitute it for a lot of different things. Oatmeal cups. I'm not sure how good they are in long term, but they sure are nice to have. So oatmeal cups. Granola. That's only going to last so long too, but it's a great accessory to have to your pantry. Granola bars. I do buy them once in a while, but Tom's not a big fan, so we don't buy them too often. Crackers. Now, for those of you that you guys know that I can be a little bit of a reveler, you can actually add and save crackers in jars and seal them. I have done that, and I've opened up a jar 6 months later, and they were just as crisp and good as they were the day that I put them in there, because they only have so much shelf life when you buy them from the store. So if you do that, and you've got one of the sealy things that go on the top to suction out all that air, you can actually put them on there. But it's a Rebel thing. Peanut butter packets. They're great for convenience. But if you want to do more long-term storage, leave it in the jar. Just saying. Rice cakes. Wouldn't have an idea because I don't like them. Beef or turkey jerky. That actually can store for years and years and years and years and years. And it's a wonderful snack to just for everyday life, but it's also good for long-term storage, and it's a great pick-me-up for protein, if you're out and about doing something. And the Amish really do take their jerky very seriously. Marinated veggie packs. I've never seen those, but I can marinated veggies, and they're really, really good. Pumpkin seeds. I've never really ate those, but if they're sealed, they'll last for quite a while. Sunflower seeds, I do like. And the same thing, they're not for a very long term, but they are good for snacks. They're healthier. And if you put them in a container that you can keep the air out of, they will last a long time. Tuna packets. Those things are so convenient. I love them. And if I worked outside the home in an office or something, I would keep them stocked like crazy because it's so convenient. And those are good for your long-term storage as well. They're not going to last 20 years or anything, but a year or two would be great. Dried apple chips, which I do that for my grandkids, and they love them. They're really good, and I actually chop them up into littler pieces so that I can put them into like oatmeal and stuff like that. And as long as it's an air-sealed container, they will last a long time. Dried beans. Dried beans. I guess they can be for fun. Get it? Beans, a miracle fruit. Anyway, beans are such a necessity. And until I started this channel, I really didn't think I was a bean lover, but honestly, I have become a bean lover. And I still have never cooked beans that I didn't can. So I've never just put them in a pan and boiled them and did all that stuff. But beans are great. Puffs. They say harvest snaps. Those things obviously would just be short term and just for snacking. Cocoa roasted almonds. Definitely good for your pantry, but not for long term. Dry roasted, I can't even say it, EDAMAME. I don't think they would be long term. Thin snackers, stackers, I've never heard of those either. Probably just a snack. Veggie chips. Sorry guys. Don't like the new tripod that well. Not long term, definitely just fun. Whole grain goldfish, just for fun. Graham crackers, just for fun, unless you want to put them in a jar and seal them. You can also use your air sucker outer and kind of take all the air out of the bag, and they will last a lot longer. Chicken chips, never heard of them. Pita chips, same thing, just basically a snack. Flapjack power cups, those are not long term, but they will last a good year or so, and they are a great thing to have in your pantry, whether it's for snack, breakfast, whatever it happens to be. And power or protein bars, those are not long term either, but they are good if you need a pick-me-up. You know, I see a lot of people that live on those and power drinks. So there's some fun things that you can turn into long term if you want to. So I hope you had fun with me this Friday and you enjoy your day. I will see you at dinner. You guys be a blessing, be blessed, and love you guys. You have a great day.